What is happening, Legends Nexus crew? The game world is absolutely exploding with news, and we've got the inside track on the biggest shifts hitting your favorite titles. Get ready for game-changing updates that could redefine how you play, massive debates that have the community buzzing, and cosmetic drops that are already legendary. From fundamental control overhauls to the schedules that keep esports electrifying, we're diving deep into what matters now. You don't want to miss this. Let's go. First up, the foundations of League of Legends are being shaken to their core. A radical new movement system has landed on the PBA, and the reactions are immediate and intense. Is this a friendly evolution for newcomers or a fundamental betrayal of the game's legacy? We're breaking down the raw emotion and the critical questions being asked. Next, the heartbeat of competitive League of Legends is under scrutiny. Is the European circuit pumping fast enough, or is it falling behind the relentless pace of Asian esports? We're dissecting the schedules, the player experience, and the stark contrasts that have fans demanding answers. Then, T1's triumphant journey to the Summoners Cup is being immortalized. Get an exclusive look at the highly anticipated world skins that celebrate their epic victory. We're talking champion choices, player stories, and how these iconic designs capture the essence of a legendary win. Finally, your Mythic Shop is getting a serious refresh. We've got the latest rotation of coveted skins hitting the store. Which legendary looks are back, and will you have the mythic essence to snag them before they vanish? Don't just watch the game, live it with us. Hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell, and join the Legends Nexus family. Let's get into it. League of Legends embraces WASD, a new era or fundamental betrayal. The very fabric of League of Legends is undergoing its most significant experimental shift in years, with Riot Games introducing WASD movement controls to the public beta environment, PBE, on August 26. While WASD is a standard in most PC gaming, its introduction to League, a game historically defined by click-to-move mechanics, has ignited a firestorm of debate within the veteran player base, even as it promises a more accessible entry point for newcomers. The immediate impact of this change was vividly demonstrated by professional player Josh "Crowny" Marusic, who showcased the newfound fluidity of champions like Kalista on his stream. Dashing and kiting with unprecedented smoothness, the experience was so transformative that Crowny declared the implementation broken. This sentiment was echoed by other players, with some, like streamer Nail, labeling it the biggest mistake in Riot Games' history. The core argument against WASD centers on the game's fundamental design and balance, which have been meticulously crafted around a click-based movement system, akin to titles like Dota. Proponents of the traditional system argue that introducing WASD would create an unmanageable balancing act, potentially leading to a fractured player experience. The paradox of this dual system is a significant concern. Riot Games has indicated that WASD might not make it to ranked play if balance proves unmanageable. However, this raises a critical question. What happens to new players who learn the game with WASD? They would eventually be forced to transition to click-to-move for competitive play, facing the daunting challenge of mastering core controls against experienced players for the first time. This could create a jarring and frustrating onboarding experience, potentially alienating a new generation of players before they truly engage with the game's competitive depth. The very essence of League of Legends, its unified design philosophy, seems threatened by this potential duality. Beyond the philosophical debate, initial technical glitches have also surfaced. A notable bug involving Nunu's snowball interaction has already been reported on the PBE, though it is expected to be a quick fix. Yet, the deeper battle is not about bugs, but about the identity of League of Legends itself. Senior Game Product Manager Maddie Marquisi acknowledged the delicate balance Riot must strike, stating, "It's going to be a difficult balancing act, but we're going to do our best." This commitment to honoring the existing player base while welcoming new players highlights the immense challenge ahead. The decision to keep WASD on the PBE for further testing without a firm commitment to a full release underscores the gravity of the situation. Ultimately, the introduction of WASD movement forces the community and developers alike to confront what truly defines League of Legends: its champions, its map, or the very way players navigate its world. August 26, 2025, may well be remembered as the day Riot Games dared to question the fundamental mechanics of its flagship title. But is this the only seismic shift rocking the League of Legends world? Stay tuned as we dive into the controversial schedules plaguing the European circuit. LEC's fallow schedule sparks outrage. Is Europe falling behind? A prominent voice in the League of Legends community, streamer and former professional Christian IW Dominate Rivera, has reignited a critical debate surrounding the European League of Legends Championship (LEC) schedule. Rivera highlighted a stark disparity in match volume, contrasting the LEC's sparse calendar with the intense schedules of Asian leagues. He pointed out that in a mere 28-hour window, the LPL's Weibo Gaming and JD Gaming would play 2 best-of-3 series, while a team like GIANTX in the LEC might only play 2 best-of-3s over an entire month, specifically between August 5th and September 5th. This observation stems from 2 key factors: the LEC's round-robin format, where groups of 5 teams play each other only once, and the scheduling quirks that have left teams like GIANTX with a heavily front-loaded or back-loaded regular season. The consequence, according to many fans, is that Western League of Legends players are perpetually at a disadvantage, struggling to keep pace with the skill development scene in Asian regions where teams play far more frequently. A common sentiment expressed online is that the lack of official matches hinders skill progression, with one fan lamenting, "It seems so obvious that we will never catch up to Asia in skill simply because they actually play the F*** in-game, while in EU and NA teams are just watching most of the time. It's crazy that LTA only plays 2 days a week." While the LEC's schedule of roughly 4 matches per team in the regular season is indeed minimal, comparisons with other major regions reveal even starker differences. The LCK, while not as packed as the LPL, offers a more robust schedule, with teams playing each other 3 times over a 6-week period, twice a week. Even so, the LPL remains the benchmark for competitive intensity. Despite the rise of teams like Anyone's Legend showing impressive work ethic, the Korean powerhouses T1 and Genji are still widely considered the favorites for the World Championship, a testament to their consistent high-level play. However, some in the community argue that focusing solely on the sheer number of games is an oversimplification. They contend that the quality of matches and the intensity of scrimmages are more critical indicators of regional strength. Yet, the fundamental question remains: is the LEC's current format, with its limited official games, truly providing players with sufficient opportunities to experiment, gain experience, and develop their skills on a competitive stage? The answer appears increasingly questionable. Adding another layer to this discussion is the LEC's shared studio space with Valorant, a logistical constraint that reportedly limits the number of League of Legends matches that can be scheduled. The issue has been brought into sharper focus by the recent admission of Navi to the LEC, following their acquisition of Rogue's franchise Spot for a reported €20 million. After months of anticipation, Navi played all 4 of their regular season games within a single month and now faces an extended hiatus until 2026. This creates a challenging environment for fan engagement. As one Navi fan expressed, "I am a Navi fan. I want to see my favorite org do something in a new game. I watched 4 games in a month and now have to wait like 4 or 5 months for the next one. How is this a normal experience? Why should I even care?" The team's roster changes, including the impending replacement of jungler Francisco, Thager, Maz Osanche with Eanes Rylich, Yusin, further dilute the potential for long-term fan investment in their debut season. Effectively, the LEC's format and the team's own circumstances have provided little incentive for fans to deeply invest in Navi's inaugural LEC campaign. While the competitive schedule is a hot topic, the visual celebrations of victory are also making waves. Get ready for a deep dive into T1's brand new World Championship skins. T1's Worlds 2024 Skins Unleashed, a visual homage to championship glory. League of Legends developer Riot Games has officially unveiled the highly anticipated T1 Worlds 2024 skin line, a tradition that honors the reigning world champions with unique in-game cosmetics. Since 2016, players have played a pivotal role in conceptualizing and designing these skins, choosing champions they played during their victorious World Championship run, provided those champions were eligible and not already represented by the team in a previous championship skin. This year, the spotlight shines on T1's remarkable journey to their record-breaking 5th Summoners Cup, a testament to their resilience and dominance throughout the 2024 League of Legends World Championship. T1's path to victory was nothing short of dramatic. Despite a turbulent summer split that saw them barely qualify for Worlds as the 4th seed from the LCK, the team found their stride on the international stage. They navigated the Swiss stage with a strong 3-1 record, then dismantled LPL Titans top esports 3-0 in the quarterfinals. The semifinals presented their greatest challenge, a rematch against domestic rivals Genji, a team that had previously held a significant upper hand over T1. In a stunning upset, T1 triumphed 3-1, breaking Genji's dominant streak and securing their place in the grand finals. The championship match itself was a nail-biting 3-2 thriller against Bilibili Gaming, culminating in T1 lifting the coveted Summoners Cup once more. This unforgettable championship run is now immortalized through a stunning collection of skins for 6 champions: Gnar, Vi, Yone, Sylas, Varus, and Pyke. Arriving with patch 25.18, these skins feature T1's signature deep reds, heavy armor, and an unmistakable aura of championship prestige. Already appearing on the PBE, the designs offer fans a first glimpse into how each player chose to commemorate their historic victory. Choi Zeus, Wuji, though having since departed T1, is honored with a Gnar skin. Both forms of the champion sport T1's colors, and the recall animation cleverly incorporates Zeus's memorable moment of bumping his head on the trophy during the victory celebrations. Moon, Wonner Hyunjun, who boasted an impressive 83.3% win rate on Vi across 6 games at Worlds, selected her for his skin. His Vi skin features his signature jacket slung over his shoulders in the recall, a nod to his distinctive style. League of Legends iconic player, Sanghyok Faker Lei, receives dual recognition with skins for Yone and a prestige edition for Sylas. The Yone skin's recall animation references Faker's legendary Silence pose, a truly iconic moment in esports history. The prestige Sylas skin elevates the theme with golden chains and symbols, culminating in Sylas breaking free and triumphantly raising the trophy. Lee Gyumeusi Minhyong, opting for Varus over the heavily skinned Jaehin, features a recall animation that playfully recreates his viral moment trying a giant French croissant and exclaiming, "It's Guwad!" Ryu Kiria Minseok, who surprised many by choosing Pyke over the anticipated Renata Glask, is represented by a skin that captures his game-changing hooks and plays. Kiria's Pyke recall fittingly shows him hauling in the world's 2024 treasure with his harpoon, a stylish tribute to one of the game's most creative supports. The T1 World's 2024 skins are set for official release on September 10th with patch 25.18. While pricing details are still being confirmed, individual skins are expected to cost around 1,350 Rp, with the full bundle ranging from 6,300 to 7,100 Rp, including icons and emotes. As with all World skins, these are limited-time offerings, making them essential acquisitions for T1 fans. Previous World skins will also return to the store, offering a chance to complete collections. Speaking of coveted in-game items, have you checked the latest Mythic Shop rotation? We're breaking down the newest Mythic skins available right now. League of Legends Mythic Shop rotation, your guide to the latest prestige skins, patch 15.17. Mythic skins represent the pinnacle of cosmetic desirability and exclusivity in League of Legends, often obtainable through special passes and limited-time events. Riot Games refreshes the Mythic Shop rotation every 2 weeks, offering a curated selection of these sought-after skins for a limited 2-week window. This regular rotation ensures that even if players miss an opportunity, they can anticipate seeing older Mythic skins reappear at least twice a year, making them accessible without an indefinite wait. This guide will be consistently updated with each patch to reflect the current Mythic skins available for purchase. A crucial requirement for acquiring any skin is having the corresponding champion permanently unlocked. The Mythic Shop typically features a total of 12 different Mythic skins per patch, alongside daily rotations of emotes and icons and weekly sales on chromas, offering a variety of customization options for players. For patch 15.17, the Mythic Shop is showcasing a diverse array of Prestige and Hextech skins. Players can acquire Prestige Space Groove Nami, Prestige Darkstar Malphite, Prestige Broken Covenant Misfortune, Prestige Nightbringer Kane, and Prestige Star Guardian Nico, all priced at 150 Mythic Essence. Additionally, Prestige Bewitching Morgana, Prestige T1 Jace, Prestige Ascended Pantheon, Prestige High Noon Talon, and Prestige La Illusion Renata Glask are also available for 150 Mythic Essence. For those looking for Hextech designs, Hextech Amumu and Hextech Rammus are available for 125 Mythic Essence. These skins offer unique visual transformations for beloved champions, often accompanied by special effects and recall animations that distinguish them from standard or even epic tier skins. The opportunity to purchase these items is time-limited, so players are encouraged to check the shop regularly and make their selections before the rotation changes. The availability of these skins provides a consistent draw for dedicated players seeking to enhance their in-game collection with the most prestigious cosmetics League of Legends has to offer. It's a strategic element of the game's economy and player engagement, ensuring that there's always a new cosmetic goal to strive for. For those who find themselves drawn to a particular champion featured in the Mythic Shop rotation, Legends Nexus offers comprehensive champion pages. These resources provide in-depth guides on how to play each champion effectively, ensuring that players can not only acquire a new skin, but also master the gameplay of the champion they've chosen to invest in. This synergy between cosmetic acquisition and gameplay improvement is a key aspect of the League of Legends experience, catering to both collectors and competitive players alike. And that wraps up our look at the latest Mythic Shop offerings. But before you go, let's hit you with a rapid-fire recap of all the biggest stories we covered today. League of Legends is experimenting with WASD movement on PBA, sparking a massive community debate about the game's core identity. The LEC's sparse schedule is under fire, with fans and pros arguing it hinders Western teams' ability to compete with Asian regions. T1's Epic Worlds 2024 victory is now immortalized with stunning new champion skins for Gnar, Vi, Yone, Sylas, Varus, and Pyke. And finally, the Mythic Shop has rotated, bringing new Prestige and Hextech skins into the spotlight for a limited time. Don't miss a single update. Hit that like button, subscribe to Legends Nexus for all your gaming news, ring the notification bell so you're always in the loop, drop a comment telling us what you think, and follow us on all our social media channels. We'll see you in the next one.